Hi, ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop197. This is my review for today. And today's review, ladies and dudes, well, my friends, it's that time again for another movie review. And yes, my friends, we are heading back to anime movie reviews. And I'm sorry I haven't done an anime movie review for quite a while, and since my last movie review was Princess Mononoke, and that was my most difficult movie review that I did so far. But anyway, ladies and dudes, I decided to do another anime movie review for all of you. And this anime movie review will be a kid-friendly wise. And for the very first time in movie history, well, for me, of course, I am going to do my very first Pokemon movie review. And no, ladies and dudes, I will not do Pokemon the first movie. Maybe I will do it, maybe around later on future in my next movie reviews to come for the 4th season. Maybe I could do that. I was thinking about another Pokemon movie I want to do for the later on future, but that will come later. But this time, I want to do this movie review. And this Pokemon movie review I want to do is the most important one of all. And I'm sure this is one of the best Pokemon movies that did bring a little bit of a comeback for the Pokemon franchise. And since you could say a big giant failure from Pokemon Best Wishes, since I have a little mixed feelings about the show, and I do like there are a couple of movies here and there. But anyway, I've been dying to do this movie review for quite a while, and I'm sure everybody know what it is. And since they finally see this movie on Cartoon Network, and sadly, it's the edited wise. But I hope and pray that's coming really soon in the future, we will see this movie in the Japanese Dud wise. So anyway, ladies and dudes, for my next movie review, movie review number 43 is Pokemon the 17th movie, Diancle and the Cocoon of Destruction. And I will do this movie review in a 2-part event. For part 1, I will explain to you about the main plot of the story and the strongest points and the weakest points for the film. And for part 2, will be character-wise and my final thoughts of the film. So anyway, without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to Pokemon the 17th movie, Diancle and the Cocoon of Destruction. So the movie starts off with a very beautiful, young, sweet, honest, and a very caring Pokemon princess named Diancle. She's been a princess for all of her life in some type of unknown cave that evolves like a crystal-like kingdom or something like that. And it's up to her to keep her crystal-like kingdom alive by creating some type of magical crystal called the Heart Diamond. A Heart Diamond needs to be the main part for the Crystal Kingdom, so her crystal-like kingdom will stay alive for all eternity. But sadly, she didn't have enough power to keep the... she wants to create her own Heart Diamond, but sadly, she didn't have enough power to do so. But the only way that she could find a way to get enough power that she needs to create her own Heart Diamond is she needs to go on to the most epic journey of her life to find this mysterious Pokemon named Surdius. Surdius is a Pokemon who evolves life of nature and try to keep the forest alive and all that stuff. And most of all, this Pokemon will be very kind enough to grant only one wish, and one wish only. Something that's kind of like from Dragon Ball Z in some ways. You could say that maybe Sirius can be like a wishing deer Pokemon or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, Deoxys is looking forward to her journey, and she is heading on to the other world that she had never gone before. And it took place like several months or so she could find that Pokemon, but she tried and tried until she decided to run away from her bodyguard and get to know this other part of life that she had never discovered before. And this is where the whole entire story began. Deoxys is hanging on to her most epic adventure of her life to be with Ash, Pikachu, Serena, Bonnie, and Clement. And it's up to them to protect this beautiful young Pokemon princess from the wrath of these evil thieves who had wanted her for some unknown reason, so they could use her for some type of experiment or something like that to create crystal diamonds and all that stuff. And also Team Rocket got involved in it as well. And also Ash and his friends, along with Deoxys on their side, they need to be very careful on their epic journey where there's going to be a big giant chaos on the loose. A very mysterious Pokemon that will be known as the Cocoon of Destruction. A very bad, evil Pokemon who's been sleeping in some type of underground lake or something, and it's been sleeping there for many years, and I'm afraid if somebody will woke it up and started to destroy things again, like life, nature, and all that stuff, and the world's going to be destroyed forever or something like that. So there's only a couple of questions remain in this movie. Will ever Ash and his friends protect Deoxys at all costs by the wrath of these evil thieves and Team Rocket? Will ever Deoxys will ever grant her wish to find a way to create that mysterious heart diamond that she wanted to create and save her kingdom? Or will she ever find that mysterious Pokemon that is some type of deer-like wishing thing or something like that? Or what's going to happen to the main world itself, where everything is going to be in grave danger again if the evil Cocoon of Destruction will ever be awakened once again? So anyway, that's my whole entire plot of Pokemon, the 17th movie, and the Cocoon of Destruction. And everybody wants to know is, what the heck do I think about this movie? Well, to tell you the truth, ladies and dudes, I really do love this movie. I will say this movie really did blow me away big time. I will say it had a really good storyline, has great animation, it has good English dub, it had a really interesting score. I love the ending theme from the Japanese dub wise. And sadly, there's only one main weak point of the movie that I really can't stand. So anyway, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my strongest points and the weakest point for this really cool Pokemon movie. I will say for the strongest points for this movie is a tie. Just a tie between the animation and the main ending theme from the Japanese dub of the 17th Pokemon movie. I will say for the animation wise, it was so darn well done. It was very bright, very colorful, it's very darn rich, it has a really nice crisp to it, and let's just say the animation really did blow me away from start to finish. I love the angles for it. I love everything that's going on in the film, and so many stuff. And it's way too hard for me to explain about what other type of things I love about animation. But for all the Pokemon movies that I've seen so far, from the 1st to the 17th Pokemon movie, I will say the 17th Pokemon movie has one of the best animations that I've ever seen so far for so many years to come. So anyway, yeah, the animation is my first strongest point for the movie. As for the second strongest point of the movie, is definitely the ending theme. Something called Meteor Shower or something like that. It's from a Japanese pop diva group. I don't know what their names are. But anyway, I fell in love with that song. That song really did blow me away. I love its rhythm. I love its style. I love the lyrics. I love the beat and the catchy feel to the song. I really love this song to death. It really did blow me away all the way through from start to finish. And I'll never forget when I listened to this song, somewhere around in the summertime, I guess. I heard this song so many times and I cannot stop listening to it. That song really did blow me away overall. So those are my two main strongest points for the movie. Is the animation and the ending theme. And sadly, I only got one main weak point for this movie, and this is the most weakest point of all, is Team Rocket. I frickin' hate these guys. I mean, these guys don't know when to quit. Except for Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet is pretty darn funny. Yeah, I hate Team Rocket. They were the most pointless characters in the whole entire movie. They did nothing. Well, except they did kidnap Diancle for some unknown reason. So I'll give them one little point for that. But sadly, they did nothing in this movie. They were pointless all the way through from start to finish. And I'm so sick and tired of those losers. They need to go away. Just go away, leave us alone, and leave Ash and Pikachu alone, for goodness sakes. You guys make me sick. Big time. So leave, for goodness sakes. Get out of here. I just hate you guys already. Just leave. Go away. Speed, Scramble Blues. Splitsville. Come on, just go already. So anyway, yeah, Team Rocket are the main weak points for this movie, and they did nothing. What else I could say? So, those are my strongest points and the weakest points for the 17th Pokemon movie, and I'll be back for a couple of minutes as I tell you about my two favorite main good Pokemon characters I do like in this movie, and my final thoughts of the film. So don't go away.